story of young man. His attention was diverted when the clanking Rajdhani Express passed by. It was about half an hour. His train was lying at the crossing. Wearing headphones, that 24-year-old boy was so engrossed in listening to the song Om Prakash that he did not even realize the time. He bent down and looked from the nearby window. The sound of the Rajdhani Express rattling in the silence of the night, and the train's windows shining in the darkness, made that common man so special that he saw the local train standing at the station for almost half an hour. That local passenger drowned himself in the ocean of thoughts in the AC coach of Rajdhani Express was feeling. Well, as fast as the Rajdhani Express passed, Om Prakash also came back to his world. The silence outside was increasing, and the noise was making its place in that local compartment of the train. People were now sarcastically expressing their feelings on the government and the railways. "Looks like the driver has fallen asleep," said a gentleman. No, this is India." Others supported him. "Hey, India was there earlier also. The government itself is useless." A woman took part in the debate. The debate had now escalated. People were trying to influence the woman by proving that they were educated. The gentleman, who was currently feeling himself in the AC coach of Rajdhani Express, was now enjoying this debate by removing the headphones, and that polite smile on his face was giving proof of his youth. Then there was a shock, and the train started moving. Being troubled by the heat, all the people who were sitting outside boarded the train. The crowd in the train coach had increased, and the debate was now on its last journey. A different sight was being seen in that local coach. Some passengers were standing. Some were sitting on seats. Some were sitting on upper berths. And some passengers were surprisingly still sleeping, despite there being no room for anyone to stand. Om Prakash was standing for almost 2 hours. He probably did not want to disturb the sleeping woman, whose partner had just won the debate. But because of his UPSC exam to be held in the morning, he thought it best to sit on his seat. After some time, when the woman got up and went to the bathroom, Om Prakash, seeing the right time, sat on the seat. Now he was getting great relief after standing for a long time. But after some time, when the woman came back, she woke up Om Prakash using touching words like, "Brother, please get up," and went to sleep herself. Om Prakash felt bad about this, but no one paid any attention to it. Perhaps everyone was busy in their own world in that lap of night. Now, Om Prakash was standing again, but he knew that he would not be able to stand for long. After standing for a while, when his legs gave way, he thought it best to sit. This time he went straight and sat near the woman's feet. This young man of this generation, who does not understand the difference between man and woman, was just thinking about his UPSC exam to be held tomorrow, and was waiting for the silence of the night to pass, but was completely unaware of the noise coming in this silence. With light breaths of sleep, the boy from the small town was embarking on the joyous journey of his life, which was going to turn his dreams into reality. Then an irritating, harsh sound reached his ears. "It is not visible. The lady is sleeping." "How did you sit here?" the lady said. "I have the exam in the morning. I was standing for a long time, so I sat down." You sleep comfortably, the boy replied politely. How to sit? Why are you hitting my feet again and again? The woman tried to retain possession of the seat with a lie. But when did I do this? The boy said in his defense. The argument had now escalated. Everyone was misunderstanding the young man who was still standing there. Then the fellow woman slapped the boy who had won the debate, held just moments ago. Everyone's attention suddenly went towards this. People were now with those women. Women power was at its peak, and the male class was performing its duty in respect of women. The crowd abused the boy and chased him near the bathroom. This insult to himself made the boy degrade in his own eyes. From childhood till today, the boy had always seen women as mother, sister, and girlfriend, and had only experienced love. He had seen this form of women power for the first time. Throughout his life, whenever he saw a woman standing in a bus or train, he always gave his seat to her, always respected women. It was not that he wanted respect in return, but he did not expect to be insulted like this. Standing at the door of his coach, he felt alone in the world. That young man who wanted to do something for the country was not able to understand the difference between the men and women of this country. All his dreams, which were just about to turn into reality, were dashed in a moment. The grip of his hands was now becoming loose. The drops of tears falling on his hands, flying with the gust of wind, were also the signs of his coming alive. Was not able to give proof. That train completed its journey with that ray of morning, but that young man did not.